Now we will discuss inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means if two factors are there, one is increasing, other is not increasing, it is decreasing. In the direct proportion, both the factors, they are either increasing or decreasing. Here you will find one is increasing but other is not increasing. So in question number 11.2, now coming to the first point, the number of workers on a job and the time to complete the job. Number of workers on a job and time to complete. So if the numbers of employees are increased, number of workers is increased, the time to complete the job will be reduced. So it is a question of the direct. Inverse means first part is inverse proportion. Okay. One will increase, other will not increase, other will decrease. The number of workers on a job, if you will increase the number of workers, the time to complete the job will reduce. Now coming to the second, the time taken for a journey and the distance travelled in a uniform speed. Speed is the same, speed is not changing. So if the time is more, the distance travelled will be more. If the time taken for a journey and the distance, so it is not time taken for a journey and the distance traveled. So time taken will be if the distance is increased, so it is a question of the direct. So it is a question of direct because time will increase, that distance will also increase. Third point, 1, 2, 3, third part is area of cultivated land and the crop harvested. So if cultivated area will increase, crop harvested will also increase, and if the crop harvested is reduced, land required, cultivated land will be also reduced. So it is also a question of the direct. Then coming to the fourth point. Fourth point is the time taken for a fixed journey and the speed of the vehicle. Time taken of a fixed journey. If the speed of the vehicle is increased, time taken will be reduced. And so it is an inverse proportion. Here it is inverse proportion. Now coming to the fifth part. The population of a country and the area of land per person. If the population will increase, area of land per person will decrease. So it is a question of inverse proportion. Now coming to the second question. Second question is, it is a television game show. Prize money is 1 lakh and divided equally amongst the winners. So here if number of winners increase, the prize money will decrease. Yeah? So it is a case of money. So directly, so it is an inverse proportion because when it is given for one, if one contestant is the winner, it is 1 lakh. If two contestants are there, it is 50,000. It means when the number of contestants are increasing, the prize money is decreasing. So how this has come? The prize money is 1 lakh, now it is divided by 2. So suppose the question is asking if it is 4, if winners are 4, what will be? We will divide 4 to 1 lakh and it will be 25,000 will be your answer. Now if 5 are the winners, then we will divide 1 lakh by 20,000. The prize money will be divided among 5 and it will decrease. Again, if it is 8 person is the winner, 8 are the winners, then the prize money 1 lakh will be divided by 2 and your answer will be 12,500. As the number of winners are increasing, the prize money is decreasing individually. Every person will get less. Now if it is 10 winners is there, so 1 lakh we will divide by 10, each will get only 10,000 rupees. If it is 20%, so we will divide the prize money 1 lakh by 20 and the answer will be your 50,000. Okay. Now coming to the third question. Rahman is making a wheel using spokes. He wants to fix equal spokes in such a way that the angles between any pair of consecutive spokes are equal. Help him by computing the following table. And in the table, first two are given. If it is 4 spokes are there, the angle is 90 degree. Because one complete circle is equal to the 360 degree. So if it is 4 are there, 4 spokes are there, we will divide 360 by 4. It comes to now. So in the question it is given, if 4 spokes are there, it is 90 degree. If 6 spokes are there, it is 60 degree, because we will divide 360 degree by 6 and it comes to here 60. Now question asks, if it is 8, 10, 12 or 15, what will be the degrees? So if it is 8, we will divide the 360 by 8 and it will come to 45 degree. Okay. Now if it is 10 spokes if we divide equally in this circle, it will come to 36 degree each spokes. The degree of each spoke will be 36. Now if it is 12 spokes are there, then 360 will be divided by 12 and it will come to 30 degree. Okay. Now our the second part is of the question. Calculate the angle between a pair of consecutive spokes on a wheel with 15 spokes. With 15 spokes, what will be the here? So 360 we will divide by the 360. We will divide by 15. We will divide by 15. So it will go 30. So it will come to 24 degree. Now the third part of the question, how many spokes would be needed if the angle between a pair of consecutive spokes is 40 degree? So if we will make it 40 degree, what will be the number of spokes? Again what we will do? We will divide 360 by 40. So how many spokes would be needed? So it means 9 spokes. 9 spokes will be needed. If we will make the angle as a 40 degree, so 9 spokes will be needed. Now coming to the fourth question. If a box of sweets is divided among 24 children equally, they will get 5 sweets. So 24 children will get 5, but the tag is same. Now if 4, so the other part of the question is, how many would each get if the number of the children is reduced by 4? So number of children is reduced by 4. So here the number of children will be 20. Now as I have told previously in the direct proportion that in the x always arrow will be like this. But here it is the inverse proportion, the other arrow will be in the different direction. So here x is equal to 5 into 24 upon 20. Means 5 4s or 4 6. It means each will get 6 sweets. 6 sweets each will get. This will be your answer. Now coming to the question number 5. A farmer has enough food to feed 20 animals in his cattle for 6 days. 20 animals can have a feed 6 days they can have the. How long would food last if there were 10 more animals in his cattle? If 10 more animals, then it will be 30. So 30. It will last for x days. X will be always here and it is inverse proportion because food is the same. If 20 animals eat that food, 6 days it lasts. So if number of animals is increasing, they can feed that grass for less number of days. So here it is an inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means arrow will be in the inverse direction. Here x is equal to 6 into 30 upon 20 and 2 3s are 6 is equal to 9 days. So it will if it is x equal to 6 will be always to the upper side, then the arrow is to 20. So which side arrow is there, the amount always goes to the upper side. 20 upon 30. So 6 5s are 30 or 5 4s are. So it will last for 4 days because the number of animals is increased, days will reduce. It is an inverse relation. One is increasing, other is decreasing. Here onwards, now 6 onwards question we will put in our next video. Thank you for watching.